Good morning from Sidemen. Yeah, I had such a long night. I went to bed at 6 p.m., woke up at 9 p.m. I was up from 9 to 5 a.m. Anyways, now it's 1 p.m. I ate breakfast like around 9, but I saw in the forecast that it was drizzling, and I did hear like a little bit of pitter patter. So now it's 1 o'clock, and yeah, I have to rent a bike to get around, and I don't know, like I realized I haven't rented a bike in 2 months since I fell off my bike in the Philippines. I don't know, like even the other day when I was sitting down, my tailbone was still kind of hurting. So I'm kind of shaken up about that. And not only that, they drive on the other side of the road. Now I've been in Asia for, it was 100 days yesterday. So 3 months. And 2 of those months you would think, because I've been in Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia, and they all drive on the other side to the US, you would think I have it now, but I still don't have it. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to rent a bike. I have 2 stops to make today. One of them is 25 minutes away, and the other one is 4 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, that shouldn't be too bad. But there's some place that I want to go to tomorrow that I'm like 50-50 on, and that place is over an hour away. So I'm gonna rent the bike today, see how I feel. If I feel a little shaky on the bike, then I'm not gonna drive an hour. But if I feel okay, then I'll just go drive the hour to where I wanna go. But yeah, let's go rent the bike. I think this vlog is gonna be like a 24-hour thing, because I'm gonna rent the bike now at like, it's 1:08. Probably gonna rent the bike at 1:30 and then try to return it at 1:30 tomorrow, because I want to do 2 things today and then 2 things tomorrow, and then I leave the next day anyway. So yeah, let's go rent the bike. She's coming. Okay, thank you. Hi, do you do bike rentals or no bike now?
Yeah, bike and scooter?
Yeah,
Bike?
yeah. Okay, so I don't know if y'all heard, but they said they had a bike available, but I asked for one with a phone holder, and they said the last customer broke it. Not the last customer catching strays. So they told me go across the street and ask if they have one. But for someone who has no sense of directions, a phone holder is a must. Like I don't know how I did it in the Philippines, but that was back then when I was courageous. Hi, you do motorbike?
Yes.
Okay. You have one with a phone holder?
Yes.
Okay. How much is the motorbike?
Thank you.
Okay. And then how much is the motorbike per day?
100,000 rupiah
100,000 per day?
per day. Yeah.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna pass it on. Okay, I'll come back. As you can see, I'm leaving the shop bikeless. So typically the motorbikes over here are 70, 80K. Why is your bike 100,000? And I'm telling y'all, like you really can't look at it as you would in American dollars, because like 20K out here is nothing. Like a difference of 20K in American dollars is nothing. But in rupiah, like, let me see how much. Oh, that's an extra $1.23. That's a whole meal. So now I'm gonna ask this one over here. May the best person win, because like, no. 2 seconds later, I found a bike with everything that I'm looking for. I'm trying to talk fast because the owner is literally watching me, but yeah, price, everything, the tires are good, the phone stand is good. So yep, I'm gonna head to my first destination. I'm here after a 5-minute drive. Yeah, the drive, it started out kind of scary. I had to teach myself, oh look. I had to teach myself how to ride the scooter all over again. But the only good thing is that it was only 5 minutes away and it wasn't crowded on the roads. And the lady was like, remember, we drive on the left. No, heavy on remember, because it would be me to be on the US side. Anyways, I'm at the rice terraces in Sidemen. I thought that was the view behind me. Whoa, look at this. And the camera's not even doing it justice. Look at this. Wow. And the mountain in the background. Wow, the trees, it's just so nice. You hear that? Nature. chickens and running water. This is the stream right here. Wow. So it's nice. They also have a swing in Sidemen as well. I looked at the pictures online. The photography is not that great, but I think the swing is a lot less crowded, so I'd say bring your own photographer or something. Like, if you're with somebody who's professional, I'd recommend going to the Sidemen swing instead of the one in Ubud, because a lot less crowded. Wow. I've been walking for about 10 minutes now. You know how nice it is that I am the only one within an eye's range? This is so nice. Back there where I just came from, the other way, has some workers, but over here there's literally nobody here. I saw a dog down there and a dog that just ran ahead of me into the field, but wow. Like, imagine how peaceful the people that live here, they live peaceful. Oh look, somebody right there in a hat. Didn't even notice her, so quiet. Imagine how peaceful they live. Life is peaceful. You wake up in nature, go to sleep in nature. Not for me though, because I know the spiders are beatboxing up and down around the house, but it's nice, like it's quiet. What does this say? Checking, oh yeah, so it continues here. I don't know how far around it goes, but yeah, this has been nice and peaceful. Like, I don't think you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. What? I would love to set my tripod up, but like, this is slanted as you can see, so my tripod is definitely gonna fall. But wow, and nobody else, really, just me. That's crazy. Wow, look at the bungalows that they have over there. They have some nice ones back there too, but I know the views from these bungalows, crazy, unmatched. Made it to the waterfall. Honestly, the drive here was not bad. It was only like 25 minutes and I had my speaker playing, a little bit of traffic, but honestly, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. Now I have to climb the stairs. Oh brother, it's looking promising already though. Mie goreng?
Mie goreng ya.
This is it. Okay, yeah.
One mie goreng.
Yeah, the chicken, yeah. And back inside, y'all. It is only 7:30, and when I tell you it is pitch black outside, it was pitch black from like 6:30. But anyways, yeah, I left the waterfall right when the sun was setting. And with the waterfall, there's 4 levels. I don't know if I told y'all, but there's 4 levels. The higher you go, the less people. When I was leaving at like 5:40, the first 2 levels were so crowded. I'm like, what? And then as I was leaving, like a couple came like 5 minutes before I left. So then when I left, they had the whole top area to themselves, like how I did. Loved it. I was up there swimming and bopping just by myself. It was great. I probably was up there by myself for like a good 15 minutes. Yeah, uninterrupted. So keep that in mind. The higher up you go, the emptier it's gonna be. Just also keep in mind that there's at least like maybe over 100 steps to get up to the top. So I think that's probably why people stop at the first 2, because the steps are steep. But yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely add it to your Bali itinerary. If you're coming to Bali, come to Sidemen. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, so after the rice, okay, let me tell y'all, right? Okay, so after I left, I was driving back because I don't know if I told y'all, but I cannot see to drive at night. Like, I have astigmatism and I just can't see. So I try to be back inside before it gets dark. So I'm driving, and I stopped at Indio Mart. I keep saying Indio Mart. It's Indio Merit, I'm pretty sure, but it's gonna be Indio Mart. I stopped there and I'm picking up so much stuff, but before I left today, I took out my cards and I only brought a certain amount of cash because I don't know, it's just my fear that I get robbed and then they take my cards and now I don't have anything for the trip. So yeah, when I got to the waterfall, right, I forgot to mention this, the waterfall is free, but you have to give a donation. So I was gonna give 50K. That's typically what I always give. I look at my bag, I don't have as much money as I thought. So I asked him, like, is there a minimum? And he said the minimum is 30K. So I just gave 30K and went about my day. So yeah, after the waterfall, I went to India Mart. I'm in there picking up stuff. I only have 40K. My total comes up to 60. But I asked the girl, I'm like, do you do Apple Pay? She said yes. But I don't think she understood me, because when it was time to pay, she said no, only physical card. I'm like, so I had to go and put back some stuff. Like, the whole line was behind me. It was so embarrassing. I was just like, whatever. This is the second embarrassing thing that happened. The first thing that happened was when I was leaving the rice fields. I couldn't get the bike to start. Like I said, I had to teach myself how to use the bike again. I'm getting more comfortable, but I couldn't get the bike to start. So I had to ask this man to come help me. And he's like, this is not the key for the bike. I was putting in my room key in the bike slot. Wow, like, I don't know. But yeah, after Indomart, I drove here. It was 7 minutes. It was 7 minutes in the dark. I said, ooh, Bali is pitch black. Like, at least when I was in the Philippines, they had the floor, like, they had the lines illuminated. No, this part is pitch black and the potholes are crazy. I'm taking my time because I can't see, and one pothole is over for me and anybody behind me. People are zooming by me, zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm like, I don't know. Good morning. I was watching my video from yesterday, only to realize my niacinamide was not rubbed out properly. I'm like, what is that white stuff under my chin? White stuff right here. I'm just like, mind you, I only use it at nighttime. I don't know what possessed me to use it in the daytime yesterday. But anyways, y'all, I am getting ready to go to the clinic. The dilemma that I'm having is that, okay, so there are, I think, 2 clinics around here that I'm looking at. The problem is they both have low reviews. Like, I'm talking about, one has like 2.5, the other one has like 2.8, 2.9 out of 5. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go to those clinics. Then I found a clinic that has 5 stars, but it's a 48-minute drive. I don't feel like being on the back of that bike for 48 minutes. Like I told you, I was gonna go to this viewpoint, but I don't see myself going to this viewpoint. The viewpoint is 1 hour and 20 minutes away. I don't feel like being on the back of the bike for that long. Like, the problem is not going there. The problem is coming back. When you're coming back, you have nothing to look forward to. Like, all the anticipation is dead. Like, I've taken the pictures and everything. Like, and it's really just some place that you go to take nice pictures. It's not really touristy, so it'll be nice. But yeah, I'm not really in the mood. So I'm gonna go to the first 2 clinics and see if they can give me the shot. Because like I said, today's day 3 of my rabies shot, so 2 of 4. And then if they can't give it to me and I have to go to the other clinic, then I'll go to the viewpoint. But I'm really hoping that these 2 have the shot on hand. Like, come on now. But yeah, and then I have 1 class that I signed up for later on today. And that'll be it for Sidemen, honestly. Like, a really short trip. When I say I'm in this parking lot fighting back tears, let me tell y'all. So I went to the first clinic, the one that was 10 minutes like from the house or from the hotel, and I got there. So apparently they have the rabies shot, but they don't have like the exact vaccine that I got. And the doctor was like, don't mix the vaccines. Like, if you got this vaccine, like this brand, get that brand again, which makes sense. Cool. So she suggested that I go to another place. Cool. So the place that she suggested I go to was 30 minutes away. I'm just like, ugh, I didn't want to drive 30 minutes, but whatever, I'll drive 30 minutes. Lo and behold, I'm driving 30 minutes into the town. Cool, so it's busy. I already don't drive on a bike when there's traffic. I don't know if y'all can see, but like, maybe not right now, but this is like a busy road and it's been like this, like a lot of cars, a lot of bikes. Cool. So I get here, and as I'm getting here, like, I'm trying to turn, like, I'm 1 minute away and the bike turns off. So I'm like, what's going on? So every time I stop to turn, the bike will turn off. I'm pulling into the hospital parking lot. Something told me, look at the gas. Why is the gas on E? The gas is on E, and I'm literally laughing because this morning the gas was on 2 bars. So I'm trying to figure out, how did the gas go from 2 bars to blinking and turning off in a matter of 40 minutes? I don't know. Fine, cool. So I parked the bike, and I'm just thinking, like, I'm gonna have to walk to the gas station after I get my shot. Fine. I come into the clinic. I'm like, okay, I'm here for the rabies shot. And she's like, oh, sorry, we don't have the stock. When I heard that, I had to sit down. Like, when I tell you I felt the tears in my eyes, like, I had to sit down. I'm like, I just drove 40 minutes all this way for you to tell me you don't have the shot. Like, I mean, it's not her fault, but... So she was like, oh, you should go to Ubud. I'm like, I'm not driving myself in Ubud traffic. I'm not going back there. Like, so now I'm sitting here like, I don't know what to do. The bike is dead. I don't know how I'm going to get to... Actually, as I'm talking right now, my mind just told me, call a Grab and go to the same place I went to in Ubud. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to get a Grab back to this hospital. And then I'm going to have the Grab driver stop at the gas station and get some gas. Because, like, I really have to sit down after today. Like, so at this point, y'all... I don't even think I wanted to do a silver, like a ring making class with silver and Sidemen that's popular. I don't even think I'm going to get to do that. Like, I'm just over it. I am just so over it. And now I have to rethink, like, my other plans. Like, I don't want to go somewhere else. And then I have this problem where, like, y'all don't have the vaccine that I need. So it's just like, do I just stay in Bali? I don't know what to do. I don't know. But... let me go on the bike. He's 3 minutes away. Y'all, so shot 2 of 4 is secure. And honestly, this shot did not hurt. So I don't know what the lady was doing the first time, but this shot was literally a pinch. So now I have to wait. I immediately felt like gas in my back as soon as I got the shot. I'm like, is that the rabies trying to fight back? I hope not. It's like I got the shot, but I'm still not relieved because in the back of my head, I have a dead scooter, y'all. And then where I parked the scooter, I don't even think that was parking. So now I'm thinking, will the scooter even be back when I get back? I don't know. Me, I'm going to mix you right after this. I need a break. Like, I need a break. It's probably going to be blinking.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Is it blinking? You see it's blinking?
Good.
Honestly, a big shout out to my Grab driver. Like, I don't know what I would have done without that man. So he picked me up. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to the gas station. He said, why? I told him why. He said, oh, I'll help you. In my head, I was like, I was really gonna beg you to help me. Like, please help me. So he helped me. He got my bike. He pushed it. First of all, before we stopped at like 2 mechanics, and they both were like, well, we stopped at the gas station, and they were like, oh, we don't sell gas in bottles. I don't know, like in some of these countries, they pump the gas. I've seen them pump the gas out of a Coke bottle. So I guess they don't sell it like that. I don't know why they store it like that. I don't know. But yeah, so he pushed it across the street. God bless him, because I probably still would have been cautious with that bike. And I filled it to 2 bars, and then I drove back here. Now, it was like a 30-minute drive. As I'm driving back, I'm just like, I'm late with the bike. Like, I hope they don't charge me for 2 days, because I rented the bike at like 1:45 yesterday, so like 1:40 something, and I returned it at 3:40 something. So it's been 2 hours. But she saw me. She was like, hey, how was the bike? And I'm telling her what happened. She's like, I don't think she's understanding me. And then after I told her, she said, oh, was the bike okay? And I told her again. I said, bike broke down, knee, push. She said, I said, okay. So yeah, I'm not going out for the rest of the day. I got my dinner for tonight. Me goreng. Haven't had this like cup soup in a while, but yeah, I haven't had this flavor at all. But yeah, this is my dinner for tonight. I have some water. And I'm just gonna spend my time calling the clinics in the other place, because right now it's 3:51. Like, I was gonna go do the silver making class, but like the money I spent today, that was enough for the silver making class. Like, I spent the money already. Like, I took a Grab to go to town, a Grab back from town. Then I tipped the driver because he helped me so well. Like, it was just unexpected expenses. Like, it's okay. I'll probably make this over somewhere else. But yeah, now I'm back. About to call the clinics in Gili Air to make sure that they have the vaccine that I need, because if they don't, then I don't know, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to just stay on Bali. Like, what can I do? Granted, I don't want to stay in Bali. Like, I might have to move to like Canggu or something, but I want to know at least like what I'm doing. It's called Verbal Rab. That's the one I have. So yeah, I will talk to y'all later tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Do my WhatsApp so you can just shoot me a message, and yeah, I'll be there June 18th for my 3rd shot. This is nice.
Ir al window por bar.